25% of the world's generic drugs are made in India. And India relies upon China for almost 70% of their active ingredients. Several of these Chinese sources have shut down due to the Wuhan coronavirus. And as a result, India has restricted exports of 26 ingredients and the medicines made from them. The United States no longer produces its own medicine. How did this happen? In the 1990s, 90% of these fundamental ingredients were produced in the USA, Europe, and in Japan. But US laws on generic drugs began motivating companies to manufacture in China. The greatest win for China came exactly 3 months after 9/11. On December 11, 2001, China joined the World Trade Organization, aka the WTO, and immediately began wiping out the competition in the American free market with unbeatable low slave labor costs. Within 2 years, the USA lost their last aspirin, penicillin, and vitamin C producers. Today, we depend upon China for about 90% of our medicine. China has already amassed a reputation for poor quality, and because they have monopolized the global market, the FDA has been forced to lower their manufacturing standards. The low standards in China are likely to blame in part for the many explosions at Chinese pharmaceutical factories that have caused global shortages. Recently, because of the Wuhan coronavirus, masks were ordered to not be exported from China. There are life-sustaining drugs that China is the sole supplier of to the US. What happens if China declares an emergency and shuts down all medical supply and drug exports, like both India and China are already beginning to do? If the WTO is the father of globalism, then the UN's insidious replacement migration is its mother. And in Italy, the man believed to be coronavirus patient zero is a Pakistani migrant who works in food delivery. After testing positive for the virus, he refused to self-isolate and continued to deliver food. A recent video of migrants holding babies over fires to make them cry in order to deceitfully cross the border into Greece shows several people speaking Farsi. They are Iranian. Iran is currently suffering an outbreak of the coronavirus. Why on earth should Greece allow them in? The coronavirus appears to be some type of eugenics bioweapon designed to kill the weak and elderly. But one thing is for certain, it has already killed the philosophy of globalism. And now, it will be stress testing the precarious digital grid that our entire society is based upon.